So, the doctors and nurses who work at Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital perform miracles every day. So it seems ironic that those highly trained people are now being told not to refer to each other as girls or boys, or they could be in big trouble. The guidance comes from the Diversity and Inclusion team, of course it does, and Pride Network at Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital. It claims using the wrong pronouns can make people feel disrespected, invalidated, dismissed, triggered, alienated, or often all of those things. I'm joined now by the founder of Standing for Women, Kellie-Jay Keen. Kellie, they often feel all of those things just by being identified by their own genitalia.
I know, I feel desperately sorry for them, don't you? I mean, it must be excruciating. If that is the thing that breaks you, then maybe you deserve to be broken. Look, we know that the NHS is a little bit messy in this situation. We frequently go to hospital and see it absolutely covered in pride flags and pride logos and nurses and doctors with rainbows all over them and laces and lanyards and so on. And frankly, I've started telling people I find it offensive. And I find it an anti-woman stance, which doesn't always go down that well, but I feel it's about time that the silent majority started actually finding their voice and saying, no, this is absolutely not okay. This was happening in my children's schools a long time ago. I was told by a dinner lady, a cook, excuse me, a cook about 6 years ago that they had been told in schools not to use girls and boys in the canteen. So this erasure of language, which is literally what it is, this erasure of language has a purpose, and the purpose is to make us all pretend that we don't know what boys and girls are. And it's widespread. You know, I go to school meetings and my children are called your young person rather than your child, your son, your daughter. So it's widespread, and it really needs to stop.
You know, indeed. I mean, of course, they say that it's all to make staff feel nicer, etc. I think it's especially concerning that these people, especially in a children's hospital, you know, these are trained medical professionals. And if we've got trained medical professionals who are being asked to ignore biological medical facts, that, for me, is really taking the biscuit.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. It's nonsensical as well. I can't think of, in those meetings where they say, hey, why don't we stop saying boys and girls? You know, it's not beyond the wit of anyone to just say, why? Why are you asking us to do that? What benefit is there to a 7-year-old boy not to be referred to as boy? I mean, are they going to say to parents dealing with really sick children, they're going to stop saying your son or your daughter just in case some member of staff walking past might get a little bit upset? It's quite ludicrous, and I think, you know, whilst it's the body of the NHS that's doing it, and let's not forget they dished out puberty blockers to children, knowing that they were harmful, knowing that they would sterilise that child and prevent their sexual development. So, you know, they've been captive for quite some time. But I think we have to start saying that individuals who go along with this are responsible also. And they just have to stop. I really have no patience for any of them.
No, indeed. Obviously, you are kind of leading the way in this as well. Kellie, look, thank you very much. Short and sweet, but I think you got the main points across. Kellie-Jay Keen there, Standing for Women, the founder of. We do have a comment now from a spokesperson for Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children. They told us, we want all of our staff at Great Ormond Street Hospital to feel welcome and included at work in an environment that respects them for who they are, as well as the job that they do. Anyone discriminating against another individual on the basis of race, gender, sexuality or any other protected characteristic will be addressed via our official Dignity at Work policy. Just answer the question. Anyway.